Welcome everybody, we're here with VidMC today, and he came with his intro music already ready for you guys. So let's hear. That didn't sound like your intro music.
Nope, that actually was your intro music because I just had to like quickly mute the stream.
Oh.
Yeah, you know it's funny because I was kind of joking about my intro music, but since you said it, let me do my intro properly.
You have such a lovely intro. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Well, hello, Star. Welcome to your own stream. You know, how are you today?
I'm excellent. I'm sick, guys. I'm sick, so you're gonna hear me coughing and being a bit nasally here, but I'll do my best to not ruin your ear holes tonight. So
no problem.
I love
I'm
the
fantastic
skin.
as usual. So
yeah, awesome.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the skin. Is this somewhere you can purchase this, or did you make it yourself?
The sweater thing, I think I found it online, just like a generic sweater thing, and
right.
You know, I made it my own.
Right.
As far as the antlers, those are available from the new hat shop. I don't know if you've seen the new hat shop.
I saw something about it in the group, but I did not.
Yeah, it's kind of like out of hats all the time, but like you're welcome to like try on the antlers and see what it looks like.
Oh man,
looks good. Looks good on you.
Gotta
Nose
put on
fits in just the right place.
F1 there. Yeah. This is just in my chin, nice. in my mouth there a little bit. Okay,
very
let's
festive.
See. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
I've like getting that on the ice.
Yeah.
So I brought Vid here because he did mention once upon a time possibly doing something with an ice course, and he's our redstone guy. So we're gonna try doing some redstone stuff with what we've got going on here and see if we can make some cool little traps for people to run into.
Yeah,
you had a boat. Did you break that boat and have it in your inventory?
I did. It's even in my hand now.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, what?
I gotta make myself one over here. So
actually, there's a boat over there. I saw another boat.
I don't know. I've got boats scattered all over the place. There's one right here, I guess. Okay. So if we grab the boat and we go to one end, currently it's not a whole circle, but if we fly over here, this is the part, like, I'm not sure if these turns are too sharp because I've only like tried them once. I only got to like try them once, but eventually we're going to be going over the mountain with one of the paths and through the mountain with one of the paths. So this one I think is going to go through the mountain. So
okay, that's cool.
And one of them is going to be more tricky and the other one's going to be easier but longer. So
all right.
So if we go here, we can try to follow the course, and it's not like super clearly marked either because there's a couple of ways that people can come from other directions. So we can try it, and see how it is. And what I'm mostly worried about is the tight corners. So right here is where that other path from the mountain comes from. If we go through here, this is going to be the shorter path that's more tricky. So inside this like cobblestone tunnel, we're gonna have some traps and stuff we gotta build.
Nice.
Oof. Man, it's so tricky to steer these boats. I want to go back so we can try. The corners is what I'm not sure about because these corners might be too tight. If we go,
I mean,
this way, so it's longer.
This thing is too tight if you just slow down. But
right.
That'll be part of like knowing the course, right? Like once we get a chance to actually play the course, we'll know where you can accelerate and where you have to slow down.
Right. So you go here, and it loops. And my screen goes crazy, and then it loops again.
Yeah.
So, like, I wanted to build something that was a little more tricky to deal with than just going in a circle. But people might enjoy just going in a circle more, but I thought I would try something more tricky. So it, like, took a little bit of skill. So then we get over here, and this is going to have two paths, so you can go underneath that, which has not been layered with ice yet. Or we can go this way. And this way it's like a straight run right now. It's so easy to get down to the end here. So there we go. So that's the course. I think it'll work out. Did those seem too tricky? Do you think it should be like just two corners?
No, it's gonna depend on what kind of obstacles you have in the challenging route.
Right.
You know, like if the challenging route ends up not as challenging as you think.
Right. So and ooh. Man, boats are so fun on the ice. It's ridiculous. So you gotta like just barely tap the keys too when you're trying to go around corners. Oh shoot, I can't hear you because I left you, huh?
I have no idea whether you were talking to me or not, but you got too far away. Group.
Yeah, sorry, I was totally talking to you, and then I realized that you wouldn't be able to
We
hear
weren't in
me.
a group. We should have done that.
Yeah. So I was just saying it's so fun to be on the boats, but they're like so tricky to control when you have to go around turns. You have to like just barely tap
Oh yeah,
it.
for sure.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I
Well,
sent
that's
you
why
that.
I was thinking, yeah.
You were thinking
Sorry,
it's
go
got
ahead.
to be quite a bit more challenging in this straight route, is what you were saying.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean this straight route looks very short comparatively.
Uh-huh.
Unless like where does the other one join up with it? Is it here, right?
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
this yeah, because this curvy route is very long and very like hard to steer
Right.
in. So this
Exactly.
tricky route will have to be equally hard to get through.
Right. And so I had a couple of thoughts on what I might want to do. Are you familiar with like the horse race from Hermitcraft?
Yep.
So that's like kind of what I wanted to do, you know, have a couple of different routes, have some different, you know, traps and stuff. I thought maybe possibly that this shorter route just might not be open unless you do something to get it open, you know?
Okay.
But
Oh, that's actually a great idea. Yeah. Yeah, where you have to like shoot something, or you have to like go over the right sequence of pressure plates or something.
exactly, something like that. That's a cool idea, going over the
Yeah.
right sequence of pressure plates. You know, maybe if there's like, yeah, that would be a really cool idea actually, to have to go over a certain amount of pressure plates. So shooting doesn't work in a boat unless you like come to a complete stop. So that's the issue with shooting. But I mean, that may also not be an issue. Also, I'm floating around in the sky, not actually looking at you.
Yeah, I saw that you were doing that.
So that's what I've been doing, because it's a lot easier to get a grasp of the course if I come up here and look from the top. You know, I can see what's going on. It's a lot easier. And this is just like a quick layout sketch that I've done. You know, I don't know if this is how it's going to end up being. If it comes to the point where, you know, two courses or two paths are not equal enough, then, you know, I'll adjust it to make it more equal. So, but right now I just, you know, kind of laid it out really rough and wanted to try it. And I think it worked pretty well going through that. But like you said, it really just depends on what we put in here. So I made a thing. I sent it to you where I was getting bounced back and forth like continuously.
I saw that. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool.
I mean, this is not
like-
it. This was
not
when
it.
I was trying to send you a picture of what I wanted to do, and I made that in a creative world. But I've got a redstone box right over here. I've got a ditch, like I've got an inventory full of fences right now. So let me ditch all of these fences and sticks I've got. And we could try to mock something up like that. The issue is going to be, and I want to put like mountains and hills in this stuff too, like a little bit of up and down, and jumps like I was messing around with in that one stream I did. The snow is annoying because I can't get into my shulkers from the top.
Oh, really? Is this? Oh no, the snow. Yeah,
It
I mean,
doesn't,
okay,
like
'cause
if
you
I'm
can't
trying
click
to
on it, yeah.
reach through the
I see what
snow
you mean, yeah.
to click on it, then it doesn't work.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, wait, I can open them just fine, but I see what you mean. You can't click on the
Yeah,
top.
if I'm on top of them.
Yeah. That's a
So
little
I've
annoying.
got a redstone box. Now the annoying thing is that with doing anything on top of the ice, I'm gonna have to clean out all of the water underneath it in order to do redstone, which is the annoying thing of any redstone I'm gonna do. So, which isn't something I considered when I decided to come and do it on the ice lake. Because my original idea was not to do it on the ice lake. It was to make it all myself. And then you're like, why don't you do it on the ice lake? And I was like, oh, you know what? That makes sense. But then I'm also like, oh, shoot. Now for any of the redstone I build. But I do have a couple of sponges in one of these chests over here somewhere. So let me grab some sponges and we can mess around with some ideas.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be that hard. I mean,
right. I think it wouldn't be so hard, especially if we prototype it first above ground where we don't have
exactly
to deal with water.
Thinking. So once we know how much we need to do, then we can
right.
Use sand or something to clear it out. We don't need sponges.
So basically what I had, if I get up here, hopefully 2 blocks should be high enough. I'm so unorganized right now. I apologize. So sticky pistons and slime blocks and pressure plates. Stone pressure plates and wooden pressure plates are the same. Do they have the same reaction rate, right?
Like I think the only real difference between them is like
the wooden ones can detect items.
Yeah, it's something like that. I can't remember exactly. I know gold ones, like the more you put on them, the more signal they put out, which is kind of cool.
Right.
But
so yeah. I just don't. I know I used wooden ones when I designed it, but all I've got is stone ones right now. I also don't happen to have any of my. How do you make? Yes, there we go. Sweet. I do have stone.
This should get rid of the snow.
That would be fantastic. I do not like the snow. So I had something going on like this. And that. And this one needs to go. And there was a pressure plate right on top of that one. I think that's what I had going on. Something like that in my prototype that I designed.
All right.
And that way,
you have stairs.
Yeah, gotta have a pathway up. So that way, if I put a pressure plate there, oh no, that should work. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, that works.
So now the issue with that is if you only touch the pressure plate and you don't go into that block radius area, then you're not gonna get shoved. But if you do, like if you cross, then you are gonna get shoved. So yeah, it's kind of like a challenge, and it's not exactly what I had envisioned, but I think it works, because especially with how slick the boats are, man, it might actually be kind of fun to like make a parkour course like this too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
like a wipeout type thing.
The hitbox for the boat is also pretty big, right? So
right.
Yeah, I think.
Go for it. Were you saying something?
No, I kind of abandoned my thought.
Oh, okay.
I kind of said the hitbox for the boat is much bigger. So there'll be more of a chance of it hitting the pressure plate.
Right. Especially I was
and the slime block.
I was considering putting them on those corners, but then if I did that, I would really have to make that middle thing something more tricky to get into. Because if you go too fast around the corner and you slide into it and it like knocks you away.
Yeah. If you had terracotta, you could put it beside these things. You could also put it here, right? You know the terracotta trick?
Yeah, the slime blocks don't move it.
Yeah, or furnaces for that matter. I was thinking you could put it beside the slime block so that basically as you were coming in, you could actually slide along the terracotta and then hit the slime block in your boat. And then when you got here, I mean, there's no way if you were sliding along the wall that you in a boat would be able to do what I'm doing right now, because the hitbox for the boat is so big it would definitely trigger the pressure plate. Right?
I don't have any terracotta.
Whereas this only happens when you're when you're not in a boat.
Right. Let me run and grab some terracotta.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I was trying to think whether I had any, but I don't.
Here, let me I'll give you stuff if you want to mess around with anything while I'm away.
Oh, sure.
So, I mean, you don't have to. I just thought that way you have something to do while I'm grabbing terracotta, but like my base is right here, so. I don't know if I have any terracotta, like glazed terracotta, but I can grab a furnace and stuff and smelt it if I don't. So. But yeah, I mean, I've just like, I want to make it kind of tricky, but also like not so difficult that it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like I gotta find that balance there. So, welcome, Bunny7. Glad to have you. Nothing much.
Oh, hey, Bunny.
I'm sick, so that's what's up. But yeah, we're just building Mario Kart in Minecraft. This, you know, that's my clickbait title I got going on. Where is my terracotta at? Sandstone, diorite, deep slate, cobble. I have not had to use... There it is, terracotta. Okay. So...
I did want to try something here because I have an idea.
Yeah, go for it. Gotta find myself some lapis. I'm gonna make us some blue terracotta instead of the normal stuff.
Okay.
Okay, I know that I got a bunch of cobblestone over there, so I can make furnaces there. Block of coal. Fantastic. I actually really like this location a lot more too, because before, if I had to run back to grab something from my place where we were looking at before, it just took me so long. Like, I was setting up nether portals, and then I was like, you know what, let's look over here. Because I feel like that place we had is really good for just a natural course that is like just a circle, you know?
Yeah.
If you don't want to build all of this kazoo that I've got going on. Okay, let's see what you're messing with. Were you trying to test if the boat was, if you could hit yourself from above with the boat?
Yes, that's actually exactly what I was trying to test.
And it doesn't work, right?
No, not.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you're too
not
short.
Quite. Yeah.
It suffocates you. If I recall correctly. I know that I tested a bunch of stuff.
I'm dying.
Yeah, it just starts suffocating you, but it doesn't push you. So, which is unfortunate, because then you could have it be closer like this.
Yeah.
Because
also, I mean, it works really well when you're, yeah. It's just you.
Let me throw some terracotta in a furnace here.
I mean, it would be cool if you could do it like on slabs or something, but I don't think. Yeah, you happen to have any slabs?
I can make some. Here you go.
Yeah, just like a few slabs. Okay. Well, this is something I just want to experiment with here.
I mean, the thing is, you wouldn't slide on slabs very well.
Well, that's, to be honest with you, what I was gonna try, because there's some weird mechanics in Minecraft. Yeah, okay, I guess you wouldn't.
Where you thought you just
I know,
might
for
continue.
example.
Oh, because you used to be able to do that, didn't you? You used to slide over slabs just like they were ice if they were on top of ice.
Yes. Next question is trapdoors. Do you have any trapdoors?
I do not, but I can sure make some. I have got plenty of wood and cobble here.
Beautiful. You can make me, like a handful of trapdoors.
Have fun picking all those. Oh shoot! Yeah, you're right.
You made me slabs.
Those are slabs. What's the trapdoor recipe? That's like 6.
I think it's
in
only
a bed formation.
It's only 2, or I think it's only 2 or 4 or something. Or
no, it's 6.
Oh yeah, there it is. It's 6.
A bed
You're
formation,
right.
Yeah. Okay, I only made 4.
Those
were slabs. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Stupid dummy today.
You stupid dummy! How dare you? Okay.
Yeah, so I mean that would be interesting, but then like I'd have to figure out how to get you up on those if it does work.
Well, I was actually thinking like, oh no, it doesn't work anyway.
No.
All right. Well, that was worth a try.
So I did find. I can't remember what I told you the issue with the tripwires was. There's some issue with tripwires that I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
I'll look in my messages to you real fast rather than experimenting and figuring it out for like the 4th time. What did I say to you? I said the issue is not that they're too low for the tripwire, just that it would activate no matter how close to the piston. Oh yeah. So like where it's just a matter of getting it lined up in a way. But maybe if we lined the tripwire up like this instead, like, if our sticky pistons, if these were all our sticky pistons and stuff,
Yeah.
And we had the tripwire going across, like, oh, that would break it. But like if it was up, because you do activate it when it's up here on this second block. So if it was up here somewhere and it just went in a line like this, that way you would get knocked if you went over here. Because I was originally thinking of doing it this direction, you know, so that you would cross it when you're going through the path, but then you're activating it no matter how close you are. But if it's actually going the other direction this way, that might work. You understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, so if I was to say put string here,
I was more thinking. I don't know. I'm still like kind of in this like weird thing where like, what if you could get bounced up and then hit by the piston? You know, like.
Right. And that was another obstacle I wanted to make somewhere, was getting bounced up. I thought about putting that in the tunnel. Like the tunnel, it's going to actually be a tunnel, so it'll have a roof. So I thought that it might like bounce you up and you hit the roof and get disoriented or something. Let me find my redstone box again. Here it is. Tripwire hooks.
Oh, see, now you put like string all over the place.
Sorry. I'm getting stuck on stuff. I always keep running out of food over here.
I keep running out of daylight.
Well, I do got a bed here, so. Oh, you. Where? How did you? Do you have that in your inventory?
With me. Always.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the B-dubs of the server. So.
Oh, is that his thing? I've got some terracotta here for you if you want to mess with. I don't know exactly what your idea with that was.
I don't either. I'm just in my mind I'm
it's another
if there was a way that you could like boom and then
with.
like you like sail in boom and then you get kicked over by this. I know this won't work anyway, just because right now in the way this was, you just get or the sticky piston would just stick to the other sticky piston, so or the slime would need to stick to the other sticky piston. So I don't know. It was a weird idea, but it's something to try.
Well, but like. That's what I love about Redstone, is just trying new things and figuring out why it doesn't work. So that's what I enjoy. I don't know if you enjoy that about Redstone, but I enjoy just figuring out.
I don't know if that's necessarily something that I enjoy about Redstone, but it's it's definitely a Redstone thing. So
I just enjoy the experimentation. So, but yeah, like part of what I really wanted to do was have an area where you got bounced back and forth. I don't have a silk touch pickaxe here.
I do. What do you need?
I just needed to break that one piece of ice.
Oh.
Where is my ender chest? I'm sure I have one here somewhere. I've got to have an ender chest here somewhere.
I have an ender chest.
I know that I brought one. I must have put it in one of my chests. Yeah. I don't even remember what I needed it for, just to find my silk touch pickaxe.
And just so that I know it's mine, I'll leave my bed beside it.
Which apparently I don't even have. I don't even have my silk touch pickaxe in there. I don't know where it went.
Uh-oh.
I left it somewhere.
Not good.
So, I wanted to have an area where you like get punched back. Oh shoot! Apparently you cannot break stone pressure plates with your fist.
Oh.
And have them drop.
Well, I have a whole bunch more in my inventory if you need them. So.
I just made some wooden ones. I got everything that I needed in my inventory, and then I handed it to you when I walked away. Okay. There we go.
No, that's not going to work. Sorry. I just
you cut my redstone.
I cut your redstone. That's exactly what I did. You're right. So, I was trying to come up with a better way.
Right. I just wanted to see if I could get myself to bounce back and forth like I was doing in that other one.
Yeah.
Did you put my slime back there?
Oh, slime? Did I get your slime? Yep. I got your slime. There you go. You're all good. Oh, no, you're not.
Why did that not work? Oh, because you broke it down there. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, because I was still trying to...
You're still messing.
Still
you're messing. You're good.
Yeah. No, it's all good. Yeah, you should be good now. Oh, except that's too far back.
What's too far back?
You put that slime ball too far back.
Which one?
Oh, no, never mind. I was looking at the overhang here.
I just don't have the
ice. An overhang
there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have that.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And again, without my silk touch pick. That hurts my soul a little bit. But yeah, like I wanted to have like a corridor where you went down, and if you went down, like the whole wall is just made of slime blocks that are just going to keep pushing you back and forth if you screw up and hit the wall. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
And that's like maybe kind of what I was thinking about putting in that tunnel. So, but I just don't know if it's going to be tough enough. So, but that's mostly what I wanted you here for, was to brainstorm ideas with me of what kind of traps I might be able to make.
It's interesting because there is a possibility that, you know, you could slide through without touching anything.
Exactly.
But
if you're trying to go in a hurry, and if you have to go around a little bit of a curve. See, and that's where I was considering, like, putting it right here in this curve, right? All of these slime blocks go right here. And if you take this corner too fast, right, you're coming, you slide into that, and then it just pushes you over here, and you run into this wall.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about putting one of these like at each of those curves, possibly.
Oh, but see, but isn't this supposed to be the easy path though?
This is supposed to be a path, and then this one, like I said, would have to be really difficult if we did put those in those corners.
I see. Yeah.
So, or maybe I just would get rid of this path altogether if I felt like it, you know. If I can't come up with any good ideas.
I mean, the funny thing is, now that I look at it, I'm wondering if maybe this is too curvy. The one thing that this track seems to be missing, at least for me, is long straightaways where you can like really pick up speed.
Right.
You know, like this is a pretty good straightaway. Like you could do this pretty good. Having to do some of these curves would definitely make it a lot harder.
Right.
So, and I don't know
and
if
it might just get to the point where it's too frustrating to enjoy.
That's basically what I'm worried about. Is it being like less about like, oh, okay, like I'm going to take this path because it's easier than the challenging one, but now I'm sacrificing my fun as well. It's not just long, right? But
and that's that's where I was saying I wanted somebody else to come and do it, and I hadn't run it yet after putting it in there, because I don't want it to be to the point where it's not enjoyable to try to navigate. You know?
Yeah, because like look at this part. Like this part is like super fun.
Where are you?
You know, because you're like, okay, I'm on a straightaway, and like I can, you know, you got to do a little bit of zipping it over, but like I'm just flying, boom.
Right.
And that's where you really feel like you can make some speed.
Right.
So let me run it backwards and just see if it's just as fun. Ooh, see, I like that with the water too. That like a little water feature there makes it hard to get through. But then you come around here, you do a little bit of drifting, and now you're on this like super. Oops. And then I hit the wall, but I mean that's an obstacle. Ooh. that should have been a bumper.
You just went through a block. So.
All right, let's.
And that's where like maybe I'm just making this too complicated and it's not going to be fun anymore. I just wanted it to have like little tricks and gadgets to it, and then like
I love that.
I could have another course somewhere that was just, you know, the straightaways, like where we were going to build it, where you had found and where TTM had lined it out. I think that's a really good, you know, just circle around and have some, you know, it's not a ton of obstacles or anything, and that was fun to ride around.
Well, what's interesting is my vision for this. I mean, I know you envision a ton of obstacles, but my vision was a ton of straightaways with a few obstacles. So
Right.
like, you know, you'd get these long straightaways, and then you'd get to the part where you have to curve, and bang, that'd be your bumper, and that would send you over here. And like, oh, I've screwed up because I accidentally, you know, tried to take the curve and didn't quite work, and now I've got to get back on track. Okay, now I'm back on track. Back to another
Right.
good straightaway, right? And then you get another good straightaway, and then bang, you go over another obstacle or something that jumps you up into the air or something, right?
Right.
That's kind of what I was thinking for the course. Which also makes it slightly easier from a redstone perspective, because you only have to design, you know, maybe 5 or 6
Right.
obstacles for the whole course, versus having a smaller course with a lot of obstacles. I mean, it's just a different game. I'm
Right.
not saying that one approach is better than the other or anything. It's just you know, it's just a different approach.
Right.
So.
Yep. So, and that's like, I wanted to bring you over here to get your opinion on it too.
Mm-hmm.
So, because my idea was I might actually just build a couple of different courses and have some of them that are more tricky, like what I had envisioned here, and then some of them that were more of just those like straightaways, get up to high speeds on the boat. Because I think that is what's fun about going on the ice on a boat, is how fast and zippy it gets.
Oh, exactly.
But I did want to mess around with obstacles, so maybe I should just do like these limited amount of obstacles one to begin with, and then I can experiment with more obstacles if I wanted to later.
I mean, certainly you're going to get a lot more of that sort of fun and slippy if you have the long straightaways where you allow people to actually, you know, get up to that sort of speed before they encounter the weird obstacles. That's, you know, that's
Right.
kind of my logic there, right? I do love the idea of the tunnels and like going through the mountain and stuff like that. Or, you know, the alternate paths is cool too, where you actually like, okay, I'm going to take this path instead of this path. Yeah, really just balancing things is the hardest part of all that, because you're
Right.
going to have, you know, if you're not very careful, you're going to have players who, after they run the course, you know, 5, 6, 10, 20 times, they go, oh, I'm always going to take this path because it always, you know, yields me 5 or 10 seconds faster than the other path.
Right.
Right? So,
Yep. And that makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Doop, doop.
So in that regard, like, it might be better to just not have paths option and just build a single path, so that you can put all of your obstacles and all of your fun in one path, and then every player has to encounter every obstacle, right?
Right.
You know, whether that's like something in their path or something that they can, you know, they can skate around. That's the difference, right? Like I said, if you're coming up to a corner and you decide, oh, I'm going to slow down at this corner, and not hit the obstacle, then that's an option. But this, I know, and this is just me, but like, even just trying to navigate around this, it's very frustrating for me.
What is that?
Because like I find like I'm constantly
obstacle?
having to like slow down, just to try to go around these curves.
Right.
So versus here, where I can just nail it, you know, like I can just hammer it, no problem here.
Right.
You know, and obviously you could go way off track when you're trying to do this, because like if somebody drifts a little too far or hits that water, then it's going to screw them up. But here, with these tight curves, there's no way to do it fast. You have to go slow.
Right.
So you're like,
So, and
okay,
that's where like I don't want to take the fun out of the boat race with too many complications. Which is where I was like, I needed somebody to tell me that it wasn't going to be good, because I have these big dreams of making it all sorts of cool, but then I had that concern of having
all sorts
not
of
be
cool
fun
is
anymore.
relative, right? Like having the long straightaways is all sorts of cool. Having, you know, obstacles is also all sorts of cool. Having both of those things is, you know, double good.
So, but I want it to be a skill, more of a skill-based game. That's still fun because you get to zip around on the ice.
Well, but again, skill. What's the skill? Is the skill avoiding obstacles? Is the skill, knowing when to speed up and when to slow down? Like, cause this, like, like if we just race the straightaway here, like here, just.
Yeah. Come here. Come
see,
all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Like, let's just race the straightaways from here to the other end. What would be the other end of this track? Okay.
Okay. Go.
Okay, go.
I think I might have gone a little bit earlier than you. I also thought about just putting like some dry ground in here. Are you bumping into me? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there was a little bumpage. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. Like, okay. Ooh, drift. Ooh. Oh, come on. There we go. And now I'm back.
And I went in the water. So yeah, I do think that like this with multiple people is definitely going to be fun still, without like any obstacles. So if I just throw in a couple of obstacles, man, I am glitched on something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, boats on Minecraft have always been weird. There you go. You should be good now. You good?
Yeah, I'm good. That ice is a little bit of a different color. I also never actually figured out if you go faster on
you absolutely do go faster on packed ice, and you even go faster on blue ice. So that even is an obstacle in itself, because like just navigating like some of the places that have blue ice versus packed ice versus regular ice, it could be equally challenging.
So like you got the boosts in your racing games, right?
And
I wonder
exactly
if this would work in that same way. If you can hit the center of this.
It definitely will. Oof.
Did you feel it? I think I saw it, but I might have just been imagining.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I was going fast enough to feel it. So I think I need to go like much further away and try to hit it.
Right. But that's another thing I can play into. Yeah, I don't notice anything different with going over that.
Okay, let me try. Here we go. Here we go. And you know what? I think I felt it. Now it happens way too fast. So like if that was in the middle of like one of the other straightaways, like did you feel it that time?
I don't know. I think I'm already just going so fast.
Yeah. Oh, water.
Ooh.
Here we go. And, I missed it. Yeah, slime blocks. Does slime blocks slow you down? Oh, they do. Oh,
I mean,
totally.
any block will slow you down if you go over it on the boat. But I don't know. Yeah, I think slime blocks do way more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Though that like kills your momentum. Like it just like hard stops you.
And I think that may happen with any block, because any block you're gonna go a lot slower over. But let me see. Slime blocks are what I had on my bar.
Yeah.
Try running over that
I know
cobble.
what I wanted to try. Yeah, and again, I know you have all kinds of like blocks with you, but do you have any carpet?
I do not have any carpet. I have a little bit of string that I can make some wool with.
Oh yeah, I have string too. You gave me some of that. Okay.
So, I just don't have any other mode of getting string, so I don't normally use it. I think all of the string actually came from uncrafting wool. Did you make some carpet?
I didn't. Yeah, I only have one piece of wool.
Okay, I made 2 pieces of wool.
Oh, there's a bunch of wool over here. There's a whole box full of wool.
Really?
Oh, never mind. I thought it was a box full of wool because there was wool right beside all of your iron blocks.
I just gave you a couple pieces of
perfect
carpet.
Okay, so the thing I
Welcome,
wanted to
Thaddeus. What about putting honey blocks in spots to slow people down if they hit it? Did you say that before or after I put the slime blocks down?
That was way before.
Oh man, I missed that. So you can't even
Yeah.
you can't go over it because it's actually
You can't
higher.
go over. Yeah, it's a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Man, I got so frustrated in my super flat world trying to move villagers over with boats. I would run into the paths and I would get into the path and then I couldn't get back over the grass layer.
The funny thing is I should have known that because I've done the same thing.
It's like this grass layer is keeping my boat from getting up. So I want to see if the slime blocks change how, like if the slime blocks are different from other blocks in slowing you down.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they're way different. They're so much stronger than normal blocks. Whew.
Oh yeah, because I see you've got cobblestone there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay. Yeah, that's
yeah. So you can go over the cobblestone, but then you like get stuck on that slime.
These just stop you. Yeah.
So it'll be really fun to like make the course mixed with normal blocks, speed boosts, and like slime blocks here.
Yeah, if you can hit the sweet spot,
And so if I can do that, I would feel a lot better about taking out, some of the curves and stuff. So I just know that I wanted to do some fun stuff like that first time that I was like sitting down with stuff and I figured out you could jump 13 blocks if you went over.
That's what I mean. Like don't preclude that stuff. Like that's what I said. Like just because there's long straightaways, don't preclude like when you get to the ends of those straightaways that there's obstacles you have to avoid. Right? Like I would
I just
totally
gotta figure out like where to put them and what they are. So and I do want to like have the multiple paths and figure out how to balance them.
Okay.
That's the other issue. So like because if you got right here, why on earth would I want to go over underneath here when I could take that straightaway? Like maybe do I get extra points if I go in here? Can I collect some sort of item that gives me extra points? Do speed potions make a difference on boats?
I don't think so, but that's actually something that we could try.
I mean, think
here's the thing. Like, actually, you know what I should be doing? There's actually the ability to put up your speed, your traveling speed, info speed. There is. Actually, let me turn that on.
Yeah, those stupid boats and grass layers, Thaddeus. They're the worst.
I have so I have mini HUD. Do you have mini HUD?
I have whatever mods you put in the mod pack.
Yeah, so if you press H on your keyboard.
Okay. Toggled mini HUD main rendering.
Oh, ow. Ooh. Who the heck just attacked me? I just got attacked by a zombie.
Nice.
And it set me on fire.
I came back to my base for something. Oh, speed potion. I wanted to test something with speed potion.
Yeah. So you see how you pressed H and you've got that little like indicator stuff in the top right of your screen?
Top left.
Or top left, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can configure what information is displayed there. So right by default, you've just got like the basics. So what I would advise you to do is hold down H and press C on your keyboard.
Hold down H. Ooh. Hold on. That was like hiding.
You've also got...
Hold down H and press what?
Yeah. C.
C?
C is in Charlie.
Okay. Sweet. So I open this thing up.
Perfect. So what you want to do is scroll down. Oh, sorry. Click on the very first tab, which is generic.
Okay.
And then you want to scroll down. And a lot of that stuff you can turn off. Sorry. Not generic. You do want to go to info lines. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So the main rendering toggle you can leave on, but scroll down until you see stuff that says true. You see where it says like info facing?
Yep.
So you can uncheck info facing because that'll just tell you whether you're facing north, south, east, or west. You don't need that. if you scroll down, there's one for real, time in real life. You don't need that, so you can uncheck that. The other thing I like to do is in that menu there, if you use the search icon and you go to see if I can remember what it's called. Is it HUD something, or maybe I'll just have to look it up.
Yeah, you look it up.
Yeah, generic. Yeah, okay. Sorry, go back to the first page, the generic page.
Okay.
And then type in font,
yeah, welcome to Mods with VidMC. Type in what?
Yeah, font, F-O-N-T.
Okay, use font shadow, font scale.
Okay, font scale is the one you want. Change that to 1.0.
Is that going to make it bigger?
Yes, exactly. Because you see how small it is on your screen?
Yeah, sweet.
There you go. And if you click off it, you'll see that it gets way bigger.
Yeah, I saw that. That was always
now, the
my
other thing you
problem
want
with
to do,
this thing is I couldn't read it. I got bad eyes.
If you go back to info lines and then search for speed, you'll see one called info speed.
Okay.
And if you turn that from false to true, okay, there. Now you should see in the top right, you've got speed meters per second.
Sweet.
Okay?
And if I'm sprinting, okay. Sweet.
Yeah. Now you should be able to, in a boat, figure out exactly
speed.
how fast you're going. And that'll also let you know how fast you're going over different kinds of blocks as well. So that's why I'm going to try I'm going like 23. Oh my God. See? That's the thing is you can't see the difference, but on regular ice, I was going about 23 to 24, but when I hit that packed ice, it went up to 30.
So can you find out what like the max speed is you can get to on a straightaway of normal ice?
Okay, let's see.
Maybe if you just leave the course altogether too, it might help.
Yeah, I just tried it and I went up to about 34.
Seems to be the max. Because I'm just wondering like if you're just reaching your max when you get to that, or if it's actually making you go faster.
It seemed to jump. It really seemed to jump. So I'm on a straightaway now.
Maybe
in the middle of nowhere.
Reach your max faster.
36, 37. Yeah.
I don't have any blaze rods. My goodness.
Blaze rods, yeah. I'm supposed to be creating a blaze farm with neat freeze at some point in the future, but
I don't have a potion thing at my place. All of my potion things are over at the arena. So I can't even make speed potions. I'm getting a call from myself.
Weird. I don't think speed potions are going to help with the boat. I'm not sure, but I just have a funny feeling.
Hello. Hey, what's up? Can I text you afterwards? Okay, bye. Sorry, normally I wouldn't take phone calls, but I was just so perplexed because it showed up with my name. It said I was calling myself. I was like, who could this be? Apparently it was my brother. I don't know why he's got my name hooked up to whatever he just called me with. Oh, because I switched him over to my phone plan and I must not have his new number. So it was like, this phone plan belongs to this guy. That was great. Okay. Yeah, I can't make a speed potion because I don't have stuff for it. So that's unfortunate. I don't have a brewing stand is what I don't have. I have everything else I do.
I actually do have a brewing stand in my office, or in my casino. If you want to meet me over there, we can brew.
Okay, yeah, I'll run over there real fast then. Let's see.
Okay.
Grab my water bottles. Redstone makes it. Which one does redstone do? Time or power?
Usually redstone is time.
Okay.
It's usually glowstone that's power, but it's kind of different depending on the potion.
Glowstone and sugar. And netherwort. Netherwort.
How do you make a speed potion?
Sugar.
Sugar and what? Netherwort?
Yeah, netherwort and then sugar. That's it. I don't have any nether wart. You got nether wart at your casino? All my nether wart's also over at my arena. That's the last place I brewed potions.
All right, 1, 2, 3. So nether wart in. That's making something. Probably aqua potions.
You can splash potion a speed potion. So like that would be like another thing I could do if it does affect your speed. I could like put it in a dispenser, and if you went a certain way, then you could get a speed potion.
Don't go through that one.
Oh, this is the wrong one.
Yeah, go through my. I mean, there's actually one that takes you right into where I am. It's right beside me.
So that I don't have to fly through this little tiny hole.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, you're welcome to fly through it anyway.
I made it.
Speed. That's a speed. 3 minutes. Nice. Hello. You'll notice that I have a nice nether portal right here.
I just never know which portals are which. So I just go through one that's close to where I know I need to go. We can also, if you have any gunpowder, which I see there's some right here.
Yeah, I have gunpowder right here in my inventory.
We can turn some of those into some splash ones. I doubt that it will affect how fast you move in the boat, but like I want to find out if it does.
You know what? Yeah, let's try just the regular potion first and see what happens.
Okay. We can just brew it right here. I got some more.
Yeah, I've got a speed 2 potion. I've got 3 speed 2 potions on me right now. Did you want more?
Yeah, I was just gonna say then we could make the splash ones while we're here rather than trying to come back for them.
Yep. Fair enough.
I mean, I don't think it'll work, but you know, might as well do it if we're here already.
Glowstone and gunpowder.
Can Vid throw the Santa hat down for a second to show my son the size?
Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen the hats?
No. I've seen the reindeer one you have. That's it.
Yeah. So this hat is actually hilarious because Indy sized it wrong. So like you see how big it is in my hand, right?
Uh-huh.
And if I put it on my head, like that's how big it is on my head. Looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, fantastic.
But now check this out.
Oh goodness. That's fantastic.
It's a little bit huge.
Man, like you should just make a machine that just makes this constantly sitting somewhere hovering. And you know, when it gets to the point where it's gonna despawn, it just gets sucked up by a hopper and then redispensed.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, there's some good ones in here. Like I don't know if you saw. Oh no! No! That was.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Displaced that. That's okay. I know the secret code, so I can get that back. but yeah, don't do that.
Man, are you wandering around with Are you wandering around in F1 mode, or do you have like a texture pack that gets rid of pumpkin things?
Yeah, I have a vanilla tweaks data pack that gets rid of it.
Yeah, I put that hat on. I was like, oh shoot, it's pumpkin.
Yeah. All right, I am ready. I'm ready to go racing on some ice again.
Fantastic.
I've got splash potions. I've got regular potions.
Sweet.
Yeah, and I gotta
welcome,
put my
Iron
back
Knight.
on again. Hi, Iron Knight.
Okay. Over here.
I don't know which is the best portal to get back over to where we were.
This one. Mine.
Which is
my best guess.
Which one is yours?
I don't know. Oh, sorry, you didn't see it? Just go through one of the ones over there.
I was gonna say I was a little bit behind.
The normal spawn one is pretty close too, you know, because it's just like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the original ruined portal.
No, that would be the worst one you could.
I know it's kind of far away, but at the same time, like.
It's probably the worst one you could go through. That's like way over there.
I'll bet you I'll beat you.
That's on the opposite side of where you want to go to. Do. Hey, Seagull, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you in my chat before or not.
Yeah, see, I beat you. I'm back.
I'm already here.
Oh, well, I'm in bed.
Where are you at? I'm on the one end. Are you on the other end?
Yeah, well, I was in my bed, so now I'm going to the other end. All right, here we go. Oops.
I have no clue where you are. You're on the other end, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh, all right. Let's start going, and oh, don't get hit by a terrifying zombie. All right, I can go. Yeah. Why am I trying to go through here? You know what I should be doing is going back out onto the open ice. I passed you. I did see you.
Oh, you saw me? Ah, there you are.
I'm right beside you. There you go. And I'm getting just outside the railing now.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to see how fast I can go without a potion. Okay?
Man, we got a bunch of people in the chat right now. I'm trying to keep track of what people are saying. Okay.
I am up to 35, 36, 37, 38, about 38 meters per second.
Okay, and that was without a potion.
That was no potion. Now I'm going to chug a potion of swiftness. Okay. And now I am blasting my way back. 24, 30, 33, 34, 36, 37, 38. It's the same.
Yeah, okay.
This is
so
not,
speed potions make no difference.
Seem to be, yeah, any increase in speed. It's changed my FOV. I'm a little bit wonky. But, oh, look at this. There's another portal over here.
Oh yeah, that nether portal is the one to where we were going to build our thing.
Oh, okay.
So I was building a thing. Okay, so I'm building you a packed ice track right now. So we can test that out. I'm going to have to go grab some more packed ice for it though.
Oh, nice.
Okay, ran out of packed ice. Do. But I got 6 shulker boxes full, so we're good there. That was back when I was planning on building the whole track myself. So you notice anything different there?
It's hard to say because I can't get up to speed very fast.
Right.
Whoa.
Well, I'm just wondering if it makes you get up to speed faster, and there's still a cap.
Well,
cap on. The
okay,
speed.
so let me try again. Okay, if I just go past it, okay, I'm gonna start about here and just sail along the regular ice. I can get up to by here 31.
Okay.
Now, I try to get to about the same place I was, and now hit the packed ice. Okay, I'm 33. Yep. So it might be the same in that regard, but I mean, I'm also might have missed.
Right. It's not a very thick path.
Yeah.
But you're not noticing a difference in speed.
No, I'm not noticing a difference in speed. I know there is one because it says it in the wiki. There is.
Does it say on boats or just like in general? Because like it's faster like if you throw items on it, right?
Yeah. No, it. I thought so. Let me do some.
I was gonna look
research.
it up in the wiki, but then I just never got around to it. So,
yeah.
All right, let's check our speed, guys. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so here we go.
Oops.
30, 34, 36. So it seems like if you just keep going, you are going to just keep increasing speed. I don't know if there's a cap on it. Like, I'm really curious now if there is a cap on the speed.
Okay. So here's the funny thing. According to the wiki, it says, actually, I saw it. Yeah, in Java Edition, boats can travel faster on blue ice than either normal ice or packed ice.
So being able to reach a top
speed. Yeah, being able to reach a top speed of 72 meters per second as opposed to 40 on ice and packed ice.
That's insane.
Unfortunately, a packed ice isn't going to make any difference, but blue ice will.
Okay, well that's fine. I can craft my packed ice into blue ice.
Yeah, it's obviously going to take a lot more ice but
yeah, but I mean, I've
yeah,
got
but the
I've
blue
got
ice,
6
like,
chest fulls.
Can you
right
imagine
now, so.
being able to? Can you imagine being able to jump up to 70?
Dude, that is freaking insane.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we're not even like reaching the full potential of the normal ice right now. Like that's a long straightaway, and we're still not like we're only getting to 38.
Yeah.
Okay, let me craft us like a stack of blue ice.
The limit is 40 on packed ice. So
right, that's what I'm saying. We're only getting up to 38 on there though. Like with that straightaway.
Yeah, exactly. 38 is pretty close, but it's
Okay.
Can't hit the theoretical maximum. If I go absolutely straight. Yeah, the only problem is it's like with regular ice to packed ice, it's 9. And then packed ice to blue ice is another 9. So you're looking at 81 ice to make every blue ice.
Right, but if I'm not, you know, if I'm at the point right now where I'm not building the course from scratch, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, plus, I mean, there's a lot of ice around here. I mean, you could always
right, and
grab,
if you mine the ice caps, they are already packed ice. So
that's true. I have seen blue ice caps as well. So
okay, so it wasn't noticeable right there.
Whoa, I don't know. I felt like it was noticeable.
Well, I pretty much
felt like
started
I got a
on it. So let me see.
I don't know. Maybe it's hard to tell whether it's just in my head or not.
And I wonder if maybe you get drag from the other ice if you're not completely on the blue ice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me make it a thicker blue ice path. Do.
Okay.
I wish I had a frickin' Silk Touch pick on me right now.
Oh,
Can I borrow yours for the evening?
Yes, there you go.
That way I can like stop wasting ice here because I don't want to accidentally break my blue stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm in the water. Oh, I got out of the water somehow. Okay. Here we go. Man, I wish it would stop snowing.
Welcome to 1.18. The rain and the snow and the...
Oh, shoot. Blue ice gets snow on it.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I just saw some form. It's forming snow. But, I mean, you should still be able to ride over it.
Oh, man.
I don't think snow
you know what you can do?
you.
You know what you can do, though? You could put some...
blocks over it.
Oh, wait! The boats could go right through the snow.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is I think you should be able to go through it.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. You ready?
Hold on, there's a hole you're going to fall in. I didn't feel like it was quite thick enough because you went over the edge. Not you.
I'm a drifter. I got this every time.
Okay.
Here we go.
There's a very nice path there for
Boom.
you.
That felt good.
Did you notice a speed difference?
I'm not going to get up to like 70 or anything, but...
Right, not on a little patch like that. I just want to know if it makes you go slightly faster.
I don't know. I feel like it did.
Okay. You are definitely better at driving your boat than I am. Here we go. Going through water. Oh. You knocked me out of my path.
Sorry.
That should be another feature. That should be another feature. We've got half of the people racing one direction and the other half are racing the other direction. Gotta avoid hitting each other. I can't get on like targeted enough. And it's so freaking snowy. I hate the snow so much. I just need a texture pack that gets rid of snow and rain. Oh yeah, I noticed something that time.
Yeah, it's like you feel it, right? Like just the tiniest bit.
Just a tinge.
It needs to be like way longer.
Right, yeah.
Like, I almost want to go
you know,
into
maybe
creative
even
mode
if it
and
was just
like,
through the entire course, there was just like a strip
Yeah.
along the middle. You know?
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
I need to sleep to get rid of this snow.
That's what I was just thinking. Is it night yet? Is it a thunderstorm by any chance?
there we
We
go.
just don't know because it's in a snow biome. You sleeping? Ah, perfect.
Yeah, I think you do accelerate faster on the blue, Thaddeus. So that, yeah, like I wouldn't be opposed to like putting a strip through the entire thing once I'm certain like where it's going, and then you know having like some cobble and slime blocks and honey blocks here and there scattered around the edges. Out of the way.
Well, I definitely lose control a lot easier on the blue ice than I have on anything else. So it's definitely like it's giving me like a little boost somehow.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's make myself a couple of boats because I keep leaving them and then having to go find them. And I wouldn't mind having boats randomly scattered around here so I can just hop in one whenever I want to. I do like I keep running into the cobble and stuff, and I do like that also. I don't think it should be like too often.
Exactly. But just enough where you have like a few whoa. Okay.
Yeah, there is like it's just a tiny bit more. So like I can see it like building up over time and getting to that 72, but it's definitely not like a whole bunch, but it is a little teeny bit. You can detect it.
Does make me wonder though that if you get up to 72 with a long straightaway on blue ice and then you end up on regular ice again, would you keep going 72 or would the regular ice pull you down to, you know, to 30?
You know, that's a good question. 40? I wonder how many blocks it takes. I mean, that's not something I really want to do in survival with my limited amount of
That's what I was thinking. That's just definitely worth
like
testing.
A creative,
right?
It's like a creative world edit thing where I can just make a long path of blue ice to test out with.
And then you accelerate up to 70 and then
The title attracted you, huh, Siegel? Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that I clickbaited you. Hopefully you don't think it's clickbait. This is what we've got going on. I'll show you since you joined a little bit later. We've got this big old course that we are messing around with, and there's going to be a couple paths going through the mountains here. So one of them is going to go over the mountain, one of them is going to go through the mountain. Then you can come over here. This is going to be like a little trapped area, and this is going to be a different path that it originally went and curved around like this, but then we decided that might be too much, so I was messing around with changing it, and it like goes a little more straight now. And
I got an idea. Yeah, I can fly the track, and you can try to follow me.
Yeah, okay. I'm following you. There you go. I mean, you're pretty good at going through it on the boat, too. So, I mean...
Yeah, definitely better on going through it in the air than I am on the boat.
Yeah. So we're just messing around with a couple of different ideas for how we can affect it and everything. So, but yeah, I'm glad I at least got you to click on the video. So, and hopefully it doesn't feel like too much clickbait, because that is, you know, we're trying to make that with ice boats. And what I thought would be like a really cool idea that I mentioned in my last stream, which isn't possible in any way that I know of, but if it could have been like a top-down driver thing where like I'm up here in the air and I could control my character from up here in the air, I think that would be so fun.
Well, actually, you know what? There are actually mods available that'll let you change your view so that you go into like a third-person mode that's above your head like that, and the camera will stay with you.
Right.
So that's not actually outside of the realm, and in fact, you already have the mod, because in my mod pack, I think there's... actually, did I put camera utilities in it? I might not have put camera utilities in it.
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar. But I didn't look through everything very well, so I just installed the mod pack.
So you want to know something interesting?
See ya, Siegel. Yeah, I'll listen to something interesting.
Do you know what the top speed is with Elytra?
It's like 75, isn't it?
It's not. It's like 30. 33 I'm getting right now. Yeah.
No, it's gotta... I'm certain it's like 75. I think you have to be going at a downward angle though. So like if I get up here and then I go. No, I was stopping around 36.
And I've got 34. Yeah.
I got like 36 going down, but I got too afraid to crash into the ground because I'm still hardcore until January.
Imagine making a combination boat race course and elytra course, and you could actually race.
Yeah,
Which would you prefer? Take the boat or take the elytra?
Right.
Like
that's
everyone would think like,
concept.
I could go much faster with the elytra, but actually no, you can go faster with the boat. And if there's blue ice involved, you could go twice as fast.
Right. I had heard that it was 34, that it was like 75. I don't trust YouTubers anymore.
Yeah, no, I've always heard that a boat on blue ice is the fastest method of travel in the game. I've always heard that.
Right. I just heard that you could get up to 75. The higher tier of firework rockets, they don't make you go faster. They just make you go farther with one rocket, right?
Exactly. Yeah, that actually, to be honest with you, that's actually something that Minecraft nerfed recently too. When 1.18 came out, you used to be able to get going much faster with fireworks rockets, but they nerfed it.
Huh. Maybe that's like it was just old.
Yeah, that's possible. That is possible that the information is still true, but for old versions.
Yeah, because I like one person. It was only one person that I'd said, and I wasn't specifically looking up anything about elytra. It was just like one thing that. Okay, yeah, that blue ice. It's not as noticeable when you're already going fast, but if you like get right up on it and then start going, you can really notice a difference.
Yeah.
So like I'm going right here. I just
I don't know where I put my boat. I lost my boat.
That's okay. I got one for you here.
Ah, sweet.
I have access to Onyx's wood farm, but I keep purchasing wood from him because I haven't actually been able to go and see where it is and how to use it.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that. That's very nice.
Oh, there's my boat. Ooh. A little drifting. Oh. Kicked into the water.
Okay.
Catch the blue ice. Oof. No.
So if I was, how are we thinking we would want to change up this course right now? Because we're thinking more straightaways, maybe some blue ice things, and just a couple obstacles here and there. How would you want it changed, Vid? I've got an ugly packed ice strip sitting over there now.
You know what I'd like to do? Just as an interesting aside, I want to take a look at the other course, the one that was laid out by Total Thomas Man, to see if see what he's got going on.
Right.
Because he kind of abandoned this course, and he said it would be okay to take it over.
Yes.
And I wonder.
And like I said, I thought I might just build multiple, you know.
Yeah.
So the annoying thing about this course is he's got. Where are you at?
I'm flying around the course.
It's not quite ready to go. There's like one spot where it goes to water instead of ice.
Yeah. But honestly, like if you've got any ice in your inventory, or even, with a little bit of work around,
I have like 8.
Like this course is actually ready to go.
Yes.
Do you have any? You don't.
I have like 8 blocks of ice in my inventory, but I can fly back and grab some, and we can fill that in real fast.
Well, even if you gave me my pickaxe, like there's a couple icebergs here I could mine down.
Point. Here, let me just run over here.
Where did you go?
Here I am.
Back to the course?
I'm behind you.
Oh, okay. Why don't I just land, and then you can find me? Ah, perfect.
Did that? Okay, yeah. There you go.
Yep.
And I'll go grab a little bit of ice.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same. I'm I'm going to try not to mine the ice out of the middle of the course because we want the course to look good. So, but I'm going to go a little bit off to the side and see if I can grab some of this ice.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. I am coming back with a shulker box of 16 stacks of packed ice.
Nice. I have just found an igloo made out of blue ice, so I'm going to mine this down. Because why in the world wouldn't I? This is the most
when I was mining this ice originally, it was like a long time ago. It was like 3 months ago. Because it was before I had even started building the arena for Halloween. I broke my silk touch pickaxe because I wasn't paying attention. And I know that's not where like the one I'm missing now is, but that was like, oh man, I had to go make one at Trader's Haven so I could keep mining ice. Okay, I'm gonna start laying down some of this stuff we got.
Are you near a bed by any chance?
I am not.
Okay, me either. I guess we just let it get night. I always have a bed in my inventory, but for some reason I decided to put it down.
You put it next to your ender chest.
Oh, I know where it is, but like
that's why you put it down.
So far away.
It's because you didn't want to leave your ender chest.
I have failed myself.
Do. This takes a lot more ice than it looks like. So yeah, I can imagine like getting a little frustrated after placing an entire track. Like you were like, just do this so you don't have to place an entire track. And I can imagine just sitting there after a while just being real sick of placing blocks. Especially because it's like,
it's funny here,
not even much like texturing or anything, just the same block the entire time.
Just remember, you wanted to texture that, or you wanted to place ice for the whole course.
Yeah, I did. I did want to do that.
I'm like, no, man, no, you don't do that. We have so many like big ice lakes in this area that we can just turn into a course.
Right, and I like having it close to spawn too, because then at least people will remember it. By the way,
people will come play.
Yeah, people will come play. Indy and I want to do a battle at the arena if you're interested in joining again sometime, probably in the new year once everybody's less busy. Though I don't know, maybe people are a lot. Maybe people are less busy right now because of the holidays and we got a lot of students. So I don't know. Yeah,
there's also a lot of people on the server, I think, who are looking for content, something to do. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of between projects and they're like, oh, you know what? I'd really like to just do an episode where I just do a PvP fight or something.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'll have to post in the group. I just have been so.
Absolutely.
I don't have a lot of time, so. But I was talking to him about it the other day, and he said he loves PvP. So.
Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of PvP, but I like group events. You know what I mean? I like to get together with my friends and have fun, and so, I'll definitely do it.
Yeah, I mean, and this one, it's like the arena can support like up to 8 people. So, well, I mean, it could support more than up to 8 people, but I designed it to be either 4 people or 8 people at a time.
Nice.
So like if we got that many people, it'd be fun. I had a bunch of people from other servers that wanted me to get them a schematic for it so they could do it on their server, and I was like, yeah, I'll get it to you. And then I got too busy and I was like, I have to finish a couple of things on it first, and then I never got around to finishing it, because I wanted to add like the things that you guys had suggested, but I haven't been able to go and do that yet, especially because it's like not content really. So
yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh, and you're working over there. Perfect. Oh, neat. Oh, I forgot I had the Farsight mod on. You ever used Farsight? I mean, you probably have. You just didn't know you have. So Farsight, what it does is when you fly over chunks, it buffers them, and then when you fly away,
see them when you go back
and look back, you can still see things.
Right.
So I actually was flying towards you, and I could see you placing blocks, but it looked like you were standing in the middle of water.
Right.
Because the blocks hadn't rendered in. But then as I got close, all of a sudden all of the blocks under you filled in, and I saw exactly how much change you had made.
Right. Yeah.
I was going to stop and help you, but then a skeleton tried to attack me, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to take this moment to come over and sleep.
Get in bed.
Yeah.
I am ignoring my chat. Iron Knight, you'd be available to play the Battle Arena. Gotta buy another one soon. Using the touch. Yeah, man, I have tried playing with the touchpad. Minecraft is the worst game you could ever try to play with a touchpad. It is so frustrating.
Oh my god. I was just thinking that. I wouldn't.
Have you ever tried playing
Minecraft with a touchpad?
Yeah, man.
I've never tried playing Minecraft with a touchpad. No.
It is the worst. Don't.
I can imagine. I wouldn't even. It doesn't even sound like something entertaining to try.
Yeah, no, we've tried it plenty of times in my family, because we always had like one mouse, and so whenever I tried to play with my brothers, there was like two of us trying to play with the trackpad.
Okay.
So it's not a good time. I mean, just go pick yourself up a mouse when you get the chance, Iron Knight.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm literally using like a $5 one from Amazon. I don't have a high quality mouse.
That's like one of those like last minute Christmas presents. Like just tell your family like, oh, I really need a mouse. Somebody will get you a mouse. Like they're easy. You can get them like anywhere.
Real easy. So hopefully you can get one and join us for the Battle Arena. I've got to do like some stuff before we can actually use the Battle Arena, but like not too much. If I don't change too much, especially because like the one big thing I need to change, and the one big thing you guys were complaining about, was the arrows. So for the arrows, I literally just need to make every single bow an infinity bow, and that shouldn't be too difficult, just a little time consuming. And that way I can actually just put those special arrows back in the center, and they should be able to get used. Okay, so was there another patch that needed to be fixed?
No, I just went around and cleaned out the
purple,
the starting line, so to make sure that it's playable. I have a feeling that this course isn't wide enough, but we'll have to discover that while we're racing it.
I mean, I went around it one time just to like test it out.
Yep. Did you?
And it like worked okay. I think I got a little bored. Like this part right here is really, you're gonna have to be careful going around this corner.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just put a wall here real fast, so you don't go sliding into the water.
All right, I'm gonna grab a boat and give it a try.
Where are you starting at?
Well, what used to be the starting line, I just broke it, so it's not a starting line anymore, but
right,
there was a line of wool that went all the way across the whole course. I see you're coming around. You want me to wait for you?
I am here. Okay.
Okay. Go.
There's a pillar.
Yeah, don't hit the pillar. Ooh, slow down.
Oh, no. I got caught. I got caught in the snow and ground. Oh.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Blasting ahead.
Okay.
Drift,
all right.
Drift.
Oh, man.
Okay.
This is... I'm having a hard time here.
Yeah, I'm in the dangerous section now. Okay. All good.
No.
Yeah, definitely this needs to be a little wider, just so that you don't hit the wall so much, but there we go. There we go. Okay.
I'm outside the lines!
Oh, man. I'm actually really good at this. I'm much better at this than I thought I would be,
right?
to be honest.
Oh, man. I keep going in the dirt.
Whoa.
And then it, like, slows me down.
A couple times. Oh. Stuck at the Well, not at the beginning.
I went so far past.
Yeah, I'm on lap 2 here.
Well, you've been on lap 2 for a while now.
Oh. Yeah. Sail across the ice here.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely there needs to be some like walls.
And you've been passed.
What?
You done been passed, vid. See, what I don't know if I like about this one so much is that, like, it's so long and there's such a big thing in the center of it that you're not gonna see each other. If one of you gets ahead, you're just never gonna see them again.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, with my course, I put it in that compact area so that you can still see each other wherever they are.
There's definitely room for improvement here, so... Oh, I can't believe I just hit the pillar. Okay. I've stopped.
You hit the pillar.
I did.
Okay. Oh, man, I drifted that corner. I wish that there was, like, a drift button with boats. Like, that would be so nice for this.
Well, the funny thing is, there kind of is. I don't know if you notice this or not, but you can.
No.
If you push the opposite way that you're going, you kind of drift.
Ugh. I guess I haven't tried. Like okay. I don't know. Like, it doesn't work how it does. Like with racing.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like car drifting for sure. Like
so, but like, I definitely turn back and forth a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I punched the 2 side keys way too often.
Yeah, if you just tap it, you end up going straight, and then you're like.
Yeah.
Oh, I went right through the wall.
You went through the wall? Yeah, I done that a couple of times. Welcome, Amber. Glad to have
Amber.
you. Yeah, I didn't look at what you said because I'm focused on beating vid in this last lap here we got.
Zoom. Well, of course you're going to beat me. I was following you.
You were following me?
Yeah.
I just got real stuck up at that one part that I repaired.
Now I'm lapping you, except that I'm in the water.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, like, I thought it would be fun to have, like, 2 different courses. Like, one like this that's more just, like, going on the ice, and then one that's, like, got more puzzles and obstacles and stuff. Like, already at this one, I'm kind of getting bored of it. Like, I feel like I've got it down.
Well, that's the thing about this course is... Well, I mean, my idea anyway was that, like, in some of the areas that, like, you hit the wall, that's where the obstacles would be.
Right.
Right? So no matter how good you are, well, I mean, if you're really good, you won't hit the obstacles, but that's one of the challenges, right? Is that you know to slow down so that instead of flying through a wall, you don't hit a bumper. Because if you hit a bumper, you could be in trouble.
Right.
Because it could bump you off to something else.
Right. So... yeah, like this one definitely needs some things like that to spice it up a little bit. So, because I don't know, maybe it would be more fun if there was more people. Because like, I like never really saw you. You were too far ahead of me or too far behind me.
Yeah, exactly. When one of us got ahead.
But maybe if there was more people,
it might be better with more people. Yeah. I mean, the other thing though, if there was more people, there would definitely be parts of that had to be wider. Because there's a couple that they just don't work at all. You know.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's hard. It's a hard choice because I'm thinking of it like Mario Kart, or a more traditional racing game where the whole objective is to just go fast, right? And if there's too many places where you have to slow down and like really concentrate on what you're doing, for me that takes the fun away. I would rather there be more areas where I can go fast and only have to slow down in a few areas where I have to avoid an obstacle. That's me though. I'm not everybody. So maybe, I mean, that's the kind of thing that you definitely talk to the other Igniter members, maybe like talk to the community and see what they think. Maybe other people have done this before. Well,
like driving through this right now, I know that there's like one video on YouTube that somebody built one, so maybe I'll take a look at his and see what he did. But like, I just went through this one time, like with the more straightaway parts.
Mm-hmm.
And I like those straightaway parts. So I'd have to come up with a good reason for you to want to take a different direction.
Exactly.
And maybe that's just adding, you know, some sort of goal. You know what else might... that's like a totally different game. My mind is just all over the place. But like, some sort of battle boats game would be fun too.
The funny thing is, I had a feeling you were going to say that. We're like, oh, everybody gets armed and you can drop TNT behind you.
Well, that's like, I was trying to figure out the reasons why you would want to go somewhere else. And I'm like, maybe you could pick up a special gun. Oh. So then I was like, oh, just like a whole battle boats game. That would be so fun.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Minecraft needs to add a few mechanics, like, you know, turtle shells that fly.
Well, that's like a good point too. If I could like make something like you go over a pressure plate and it dispenses TNT that, you know, then somebody behind you has to avoid, but
Yeah.
like it also has to not destroy the course.
Exactly. See, that's the challenge, right?
So I don't know how to do TNT
I mean,
that's not going to destroy the course. Like, I guess
mean, the
if
funny
it
thing is,
landed in water.
I actually do. Yeah, that's just it. Like, if you think about it from a redstone perspective, you could drop TNT and then drop a bucket of water, and as long as you get the timing right, you could actually make it so that the dispensed bucket of water gets picked up again as the TNT gets exploded. You know, so that it's just, so it's like basically the water gets dispensed just enough time to stop the TNT from destroying anything.
Right.
You'd have to have, like, you know, thick precision there, figure out exactly when the TNT is gonna explode based on stuff.
Right. You hopping in bed?
I am.
Sweet.
Yep. I saw some zombies, some skellies.
So, but I mean, like, there's all sorts of different obstacles that would be fun to do.
Yeah.
You know,
Got a couple
you just gotta
creepers up here.
not have too many. I don't have any dispensers.
See if I can make this creeper blow up this zombie. Oh, nope.
I know where all my dispensers went. They're all at the frickin' battle arena.
Yeah.
Oh man, that took so many bows to make all those dispensers.
Wow.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like, the horse arena had that one thing that, like, you just reminded me of when you were saying you can have a bucket of, like, a dispenser with a bucket of water that comes out to keep the TNT from blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
And another thing could just be, you know, just having...
I brought some friends.
What are you doing?
Is this your redstone box over here?
Yes?
Okay, so I'll keep them away from that then.
Are you putting them somewhere?
I was bringing them to you. I thought you might want some friends and spectators.
Yeah, there we go. Got some of that gunpowder for that TNT I'm gonna need.
There you go. Perfect.
But yeah, I mean, if we were going along the lines of Mario Kart, you know, what do you got? You got the shells. You got some seeking things. Oh, can I have?
Yeah.
Oh, I got one. Would you hop in your boat? Hop in this boat.
This boat? Any boat? Ow.
If I armed
shot my
people,
boat.
if I armed people with like bows, you could
Oh, they
shoot
could
other
shoot
people's
boats.
boats.
That would be tough. Oh, actually, you know what? You can't fire a bow when you're
Right,
inside
you'd
the
have
boat.
to stop, but like, you could take out somebody else's boat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I suppose that's possible. That would
But
be like while you're
like-
drifting, you just like.
Can you do it
From the
while you're
way you go.
drifting?
I don't know.
This is giving me more battle boats ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm not pressing my
No.
buttons. If I'm not pressing my buttons, I can shoot. My hands pop up and I can shoot. Let me try this out. I can't get back in the course.
Yeah.
But you move so fast on the ice that it's like...
Mm-hmm. Did I get your boat?
You did get my
I
boat.
got it. Well then.
Oopsie.
Oh. Ow!
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
jeez. Yeah, you
know,
missed my
you're
boat.
only wearing boots, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh man, popped your totem. At least you had a totem.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I didn't know I'd be dying on your stream.
Yeah, how
Thanks.
long have I been streaming here? It's been an hour and a half. I probably got half an hour, but I know that like you weren't sure about your time. Do you want to take off, or do you want to still stick around and?
I'm good. I'm good to stick around.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know that shooting each other's boats would be too practical actually, but it's fun little idea to think of.
Yeah,
So
something to kick around.
I did consider like the fact that I could accidentally shoot you. I just figured you were wearing your whole armor. Ooh man, my elytra is going down.
Yeah, mine too. I only have 9 rockets left, which is pretty funny.
I ran out of my rockets earlier. I had to fly back to my base and get some. So yeah, I'll have to like brainstorm some ideas because I like the idea of having multiple areas. You know what I could do is just that one section will close and the other one will open. So instead of making a choice as to which way you go, it just changes. So you have to go one way or the other. And that way you can't just go the same way every single time. You know, you can't just go whichever way worked best for you, you know?
Yeah, that's actually interesting because there's actually a go-kart track near where I live, and that's exactly one of the mechanics that they use. Now they only use it at the very end of the race, but the way the racetrack works is like it's kind of like a big figure 8, but at the very end, when you come back to where the pits are to unload, they move this big barrier which blocks one portion of the track, but it opens up another portion of the track so that you can exit the course.
Right.
Yeah,
I think that would be like, especially if you could open it yourself. It's a very convoluted way of
basically saying, yeah, it's the same thing, yeah.
Right. I think especially if you could open it yourself, like if there was something, if you made a shot or if you went over the right code of pressure plates or something, then it opened, then it changed it, you know? So that you could get through where you want to go, wherever it's faster, but like it's tricky to actually get it to open.
Right, yeah.
I don't know. And that like sounds like complicated redstone too. So maybe I would just have it just switch which way you could go. Like it's not such complicated redstone that I'd have a problem doing it, except that I just have to drain all of the water underneath where I gotta put redstone.
Yeah.
Which after draining my dome, that was enough, and that thing it's not even that big. But I was like so sick of draining water. I thought sponges worked way different than they did. And I think that the way I thought they worked is how they used to work before they changed water so that it made source blocks easier.
Ah, okay.
Because I just kept having so much trouble because the source blocks would just redo themselves, so I had to like box it off.
Yeah, I know. I actually had a very similar problem, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, and that's like so annoying that I don't think that would have happened like that back before they made water so much easier to turn into source blocks.
Okay.
But maybe I'm wrong. I had never used sponges before I used them to drain my dome, so I could be wrong. That was the first time I ever used sponges in my life. When are we opening Secret Santa presents?
You can do it anytime. Like the deadline for dropping them off was yesterday, and that was basically so that the creators could get their videos out before Christmas.
Right.
I already opened mine, so mine's already on video.
Nice.
My episode is coming out Saturday. So.
Yeah, I didn't even get to make mine into a video. I don't think I even recorded it. No, I did record it, but I didn't have my microphone on, so I just have footage.
You just mean making the box, right?
Yeah.
You're
talking about people opening them, yeah.
Right. I didn't put the making my box on camera because I wanted the person who gets the box to make a video about receiving it.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I got a video coming out soon, but it is footage from 3 months ago.
Oh, nice.
It's a three-month-old video from before I made the battle arena.
Ah, all right.
Because I just finally
got
around
those,
to editing it.
In the can.
Yeah, I got like 3 more videos that are all several months old that I just haven't edited, and I like have been like procrastinating making more until I get those edited because I don't want to have so much stuff.
Are you kidding? Oh, I did get you.
Yeah, you did. You did. Well, actually,
I threw that.
Actually, you didn't. Maybe you got me.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you were standing there digging, and I threw it at you, and just as it hit you, or would have hit you, you went like this to break the next block, and it missed you by like a millimeter. Yeah, you only got a little bit of effect.
I thought I got it, yeah, for like a second, but I definitely don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, well.
So if I was to make, you come over here for a second.
I'm here. Yeah.
If I was to make this so that it's switched off and you had to take one route, how would you do that?
I would do it with pistons in the ground.
Right.
Like
so the pistons
a whole row of sticky pistons.
Bring up these guys.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They would bring up ice. So
Right.
that when they're down, you can go right across it without even noticing. Right?
Yes.
It would be a whole line of sticky pistons.
I had a cooler idea
raise-
that I think would be incredibly complicated. Dang it. I was really hoping you would bounce off of that if you just ran into it real fast. I just like...
Yeah.
I don't know how practical it is, but yeah, like if it just brought up ice and you just ran into the ice wall, then you couldn't go anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but the nice thing is that when it was down, it would be just like the regular road, right?
Right.
So you could sail right across it, wouldn't slow you down, nothing.
I just wish that I could make it so it was one of those bumper things. So if you tried to, like, if you accidentally ran into it, but I think that's just too complicated because you can't make that just pop up. You have to have redstone for
that
it.
would be a little harder.
So I'm gonna go throw Silk Touch on a pickaxe.
Okay.
So that I can start breaking some ice and putting in some different types of ice and blocks and stuff in the ground. I think that would be a good place for me to start right now after the ideas that we've talked about. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And you are welcome to stay and brainstorm ideas with me or go do whatever it is you need to do in your life.
Yeah. It is actually coming up on 10 o'clock for me. So I think actually maybe I will duck out now.
Yeah. Thanks for joining me, man. I had fun doing
problem.
nothing with you but brainstorming and testing things.
No problem. I do appreciate. No, I think we got some good knowledge, some good ideas flowing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's, you know what? It's hard to get actual work accomplished on a stream unless you know exactly what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
and like I really just wanted to like brainstorm ideas and get feedback from somebody. Of course I don't have any freaking Silk Touch books. Come on.
Trader's Haven.
Oh.
On a Silk Touch book, I'll give you a free Silk Touch book as a stream present.
I don't need a free one. I just need I'll probably grab my pumpkins and stuff and run them over there as my elytra are going down, and I could use running over there for a second. My inventory is just so full of junk right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I found an empty shulker box and just dumped everything in it. So you find a shulker over there that's full of trapdoors and wool and pistons and slime blocks. Yeah, that's all yours.
Right. I got one in my inventory and now I'm dumping stuff in it.
Yeah.
I took my boots off apparently. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Now I just need to grab a pumpkin box, head over to Trader's Haven, and get myself a Silk Touch book. And get some levels. Where? My pumpkin boxes are up top. When I designed my farms, I did something stupid. I put my... So, like, I had my carts collect 2 different things. So I've got a pumpkin farm, a melon farm, a bamboo farm, and a sugarcane farm.
Okay.
And so I had my carts go under and collect bamboo and melons, and then the other one collected sugarcane and pumpkins. And the problem with that is that the bamboo and the melons are the ones that like fill up faster. Both of them do. They give you more stacks of items. So I keep filling up those chests, and my other ones are like never close to full.
I was thinking that same thing. I was just thinking, you're not gonna. I would never combine a bamboo farm with anything else because it will plug your system.
Right.
For sure.
It absolutely has. It was supposed to go into a shulker box loader thing, but I just never got around to building it.
Yeah. Well, season's young. You got lots of time. So I keep wanting to do the same thing, put a shulker box loader at my raid farm. But yeah, it's funny because I actually collected all the materials to do it. And then I went over there one day and went, you know what? Even though it's wildly inefficient, it still gives you so much stuff just the way it is. So I didn't even bother building it.
Right.
So, yeah. So, but I keep thinking about it. So, you know, maybe in a month when I'm bored one day, I'll
I just don't know how to actually build one, so I'd have to look up a tutorial. I was messing around with it in creative, trying to figure out if I could figure it out myself.
They're a little bit weird, but
I just like wanted to come up with a design myself, but then I never got around to doing it. So
yeah, I hear you.
So, but anyway, one of these villagers is trading with me for 1 emerald. I don't know why.
Nice.
I have not seen him in a very long time. I guess we're just good friends and he missed me.
Yeah, he loves you.
Okay. There we go. My elytra are full already. That was fast, too. Where's your... Oh, I didn't bring any books. I always... Oh, sweet. I've got them in my ender chest. I always forget the books, so I had to throw them in my ender chest. Because as much as it is nice that... Man, did Onyx die in Trader's Haven? What's going on here?
No. It's definitely a crime scene in Trader's Haven.
Yeah? Something happened. I don't know if I ever uploaded the video where I pranked to Trader's Haven. I'm not sure if that ever made it into footage or not. Yeah, I don't know. I think it did. I hope it did, because I spent a lot of time on that. Oh. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end my stream right here. I'm gonna get some work done on the stuff, but I'm feeling real stuffed up and whatnot right now, so I can't talk very well. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for joining me, and VidMC, and thanks VidMC for joining me. So
you're welcome.
I'll see you guys all later. If I can find the button to end my stream. There it is. See ya. Oh.